Good evening. My name is Malcolm Clark, 55 Airbar Avenue. And I come before you guys today because, there's a lot of things going on in Mount Vernon that just rile me up. They get me upset because I don't see it going on in other communities. And I just feel that, we talk about how passionate Mount Vernon is and how much talent is in Mount Vernon. But too often we see Mount Vernon get treated like, well, I don't want to curse, but, it's a dump. My first issue is parking. I look around Mount Vernon, I drive around Mount Vernon whenever I can, and I drive on the roads hoping that my car doesn't break down because of how bad the roads are. And I look around, there's no parking. 8 to 8, that's the rule. Yet it seems that either not being enforced or when they're enforced, it's during the middle of the day. People park the cars for as long as they want. I just feel that the parking in Mount Vernon is terrible. And why would anyone want to do business in Mount Vernon if you can't park in Mount Vernon and go to the store? Or if you go to the store, you get a ticket on your car because meters are 15 minutes, And it's ridiculous. And from Fleetwood all the way to the south side, it's ridiculous. And I'm kind of sick of this. Reasons why I don't park in Mount Vernon, why I don't shop in Mount Vernon, why I don't even go to the library in Mount Vernon sometimes because there's no parking in Mount Vernon. And, we want to put up all these buildings, these developments, it's going to be good for Mount Vernon, it's going to bring money to Mount Vernon. You're building, what's the number, 1,800 units, 2 people a unit, 3,600 people. Mount Vernon can barely hold the 69,000 people that it has now, but yet you want to bring in more. Mount Vernon can't handle the resources that it has now, but yet you guys want to say that you're going to go forward with these buildings and these plans and all these developments that bring in more people, put more strains on the school system, put more strains on our resources, the fire department, the police department. What are you going to do as a legislative body in Mount Vernon to ensure that people in Mount Vernon have a high quality of life? If nobody wants to live in Mount Vernon because the quality of life sucks, they're going to leave. And that is a critical issue, and that is why I'm here today, because as I see, when I graduate with my master's, I don't want to come to Mount Vernon to live here anymore. Because as a resident of the city for 24 years, I have seen it deteriorate from the 90s all the way until now. And while our city council seems to be inept in their job, as well as the mayor, which is why we have a new mayor coming in, it seems that the problem is the legislative body in the city of Mount Vernon. And that is the true factor. That's the true problem in Mount Vernon. And it makes me sick. It really makes me sick to have to come before you guys as a young man and have to sit here and talk to you people about how to run a city. If you don't do your jobs, you will be replaced. And that is the truth. But at the end of it all, I understand that being up there, it's a hard job to do, and I do understand that. But please, it was one of the dirtiest campaigns I've ever seen in my 24 years of existence. But Mount Vernon has to come together. Everyone preaches, oh, we must come together, we must be one. But stop paying us in lip service and actually do it. Come together, put the personal stuff aside, come together as one and make sure that Mount Vernon is a place that we can live in, a place that we can shop in, a place that we can have entertainment in. Because until that day, nobody is going to care about Mount Vernon. People are going to leave Mount Vernon. And the city that you love so much is just going to go to waste because nobody is truly passionate about seeing Mount Vernon return to its former glory as so many people love to bring up. And that is truly the problem. If you really do truthfully care about Mount Vernon, and you care about the citizens of the city, then you will put your personal grievances aside and you will work towards making sure that Mount Vernon becomes great again. Thank you.